Hello Aries, welcome to my channel, Mary Mystic Tarot. I hope that you are all doing well and feeling well. Welcome back for another love reading for August 2025. So keep in mind, it's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing. Okay, let's go. I feel like that there's about to be a big stepping stone in your life. And I do believe that this King and the Queen of Swords on both sides of this Four of Wands may have something to do with it. So on one hand, I could see this King and the Queen being you and someone else. On the other hand, I could see them being someone that's very well respected in your circle, whether it's your parents or grandparents, maybe it's an aunt and uncle, maybe it's your godparents or people you've known all your life. I just believe that they have a lot to do with this. Now, whenever I get this Four of Wands, you guys, this is a reason to have a party, a reason to celebrate something. So usually it's a big stepping stone. It can be anything from marriages, babies, new homes, new businesses, graduations, retirements, you know, that kind of thing. So I believe that this King and this Queen have something to do with this Four of Wands in the middle. They may be paying for something for you. They may be handing you something or giving you something. Or on the flip side of this, this is you and your partner, or you and someone that you either have a business with, a relationship with. Maybe it's a husband or a wife. I believe that they have a lot to do with this. So if this is you and someone else, your energy is an air sign right at the moment, which is very intelligent, very businesslike, looking at everything, pros, cons, making sure that everything is in the right order and you're moving in the right direction. Now, I do have some exciting cards too. I have this Three of Cups up here, which does tell me that there may be a celebration of some sort. That could be a get-together, a gathering with friends, with family. There's a reason for you guys to celebrate for one reason or another, especially with this Four of Wands right here, right? So I believe that there is a reason to have a celebration or to get together with your friends and family. Maybe it's a reunion or something like that. And then when I look at it this way, I've got this Page of Wands, which is your sign. It's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now this page can be a younger energy. He can be a messenger. He can also stand for happy news coming in, new jobs, new opportunities in that kind of way. You guys could be going on a new adventure or a new journey with him as well. And then when I see the Six of Swords here, you guys may be traveling. You may be going somewhere different or going to the water on a boat, or you're just moving forward in one way or another. Now, I do believe you guys have this craving almost for more moderation, more, I want to say, it's almost makes me feel like that you guys are just wanting to be able to maybe go with the flow a little bit more, or maybe you have that feeling of, I just want more balance, or I just want things to look up from what they're looking at, what you're looking at right now, possibly too. But this is about renewal and the flow of life and emotional balance and things like that. So I believe that you guys are in the process of trying to get back to some kind of normalcy to a certain extent. Now, there may be something that you guys may be thinking about walking away from with this Eight of Cups. Whenever I get this, this is emotionally walking away. So it can go in a lot of different directions. Here's the King of Cups. So you guys may be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or on the flip side, this is your energy, you guys. So sometimes when we get a little bit emotionally involved in something that may not be so good for us, or maybe you're handing out, you're giving to other people or your family or your neighbors or people that you know and love, and for some reason, either they're not giving back or you're feeling like you're spinning your wheels. So there's something here that makes me feel like you guys are going to want to walk away from something emotionally, that is, not necessarily physically walking away. But you could just throw your hands up and say, you know what, I've got to get out of this situation. I've got to be able to feel good about it. and for some reason I don't feel good about it anymore. I'm going to take one for that Eight of Cups real quick, okay? Because, let's go with this one. The Star card, look at that, you all. Hold on a minute. Wish comes true. You know, the Star card is part of the universe or the divine showing you guys the right path for you all at the time. It's also about healing and about feeling better about who you are and maybe some of the things that you've been going through lately. So this is a healing card, but I feel like you guys have already kind of went through that. But on top of it, it's the universe nudging you a little bit or pecking you on the shoulder saying, hey, pay attention to that star. That's the path you're supposed to take. And that's how I feel with the Star card. It's almost like you guys are this is a blessing, right? This is a card that says, here's a blessing, take it, pay attention and go in this direction, and you'll be tickled that you did. On top of that, you all, it's a wish coming true, right? So I have a feeling there's a celebration, possibly with an air sign or with you, but this is your energy at this time. And then you have the Star card like a wish is coming true. Look at it this way. You've got a water sign or your emotions, but then you have this Four of Wands that just makes me feel like there's something that you guys are going to want to celebrate here. There's something, a big foundation of something big in your life that you guys are going to be able to keep building on. And then you have this Star card, which is the universe showing you the right path that you're supposed to take. That gets me excited, you all, especially if you're turning your back on something because something is not feeling right about it. You're no longer emotionally involved. Sometimes this is drama in your family. Sometimes this is drama at people at work. Sometimes it's your neighbors or your home life, or, you know, every once in a while there's things that you just continue to give. And then all of a sudden you step back one day and you say, you know what? Why am I doing that? It's not helping anything. It's actually hurting. They don't appreciate it. Whatever it is that I'm talking about, it can go in a lot of different directions. But that's how I feel about that. And then when you step back and say, okay, I'm just going to quit, or quit letting it bother me, maybe. And then you get this Star card, almost like, here's a blessing for you all. So I just feel like this is a good feeling that I have for you guys. And if you'll pay attention, you will be shown the path that you're supposed to take. I'm going to take one real quick for that Temperance up there, because I feel like you guys are just wanting more moderation and more balance in your life. You're just wanting some kind of normalcy again. And sometimes when you realize that that's all you're wanting, that's when it starts appearing. That's when it starts happening for you guys. So that's how I'm feeling with this Temperance. Like you guys are realizing now, I just want to get back to going with the flow of life. I want balance in my life. I want more moderation and things like that. And then here it comes, right? Queen of Cups. Now that's interesting. You've got the King and the Queen of Cups now, you all, along with the King and the Queen of Swords. Hold on a minute. I really do believe that on one hand, this is you and someone else. This is you and your partner. You and a sibling, maybe. You and someone that are very close on one hand. On the other hand, I feel like this is a couple that's very close to you, that may be giving you something, handing you something, giving you a reason to celebrate down here. Maybe they're giving you money for a new home, or maybe you guys are considering marriage at this time and they're helping pay for it. There's something here that makes me feel like there's two couples involved. Now, the cups are water signs too, so this is all about emotions and being emotionally happy and feeling like things are working in your favor. So when you look at it this way, it could be a couple, and there's a reason to celebrate right here. So celebration is all about this Four of Wands. I'm going to take one more for that Queen. Waiting for one card to pop out, you all. Sometimes, there we go. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Maybe it is about somebody giving you all something. For some reason, I'm feeling it a few different ways. On one hand, I feel like somebody may be giving you money to buy a home. Somebody may be giving you money to open a business. Somebody may be helping you pay for a wedding. There's something here that makes me feel like you guys may be getting some kind of financial gain or financial help from someone so you guys can have this party right here. So it's going to be a little different for everyone. Maybe this could be even inheritance or something to that extent too, you all. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you get something handed down from your grandparents or your parents. You know, your something that has to do with your family tradition and things like that. Some reason I'm feeling like there may be money involved and you guys could be gaining something from this. Now, that Ace of Pentacles can stand for good fortune and money and things like that, but it's not all about that. This could be a new source of money that's about to come in. This could be someone handing you some kind of money as well, or giving you something that's worth something. But it can be about your safety and your security and your happiness, and you guys may be buying a new home in an environment that you just feel safer and more secure with than maybe where you're at now, possibly. If you'll look at that, that's kind of what it makes me feel like, right? It's one of these places that once you go inside, you have your own little utopia, right? So it just makes me feel like that you guys may be getting something that's going to make you feel a lot happier and safer than maybe where you're at this moment. I'm going to take one for this Page of Wands real quick. Before I do, look at this. I can't help it. You've got this Ace of Pentacles. You've got a celebration here, or a new foundation, or a new a reason to celebrate. And then you've got you guys moving forward, for heaven's sakes. Maybe somebody's buying you a boat. A lake house. Condo on the beach. I'm waiting for one to pop out, you all. Bear with me. There it is, I think. That's the Eight of Cups again, which is what we had over here. So what's going on with this Eight of Cups? What are you guys emotionally walking away from? Something that's not good for you. I'll say that right off the bat, because it's not. But there is something that's been either bothering you all and you guys are just wanting to move away from it, get away from it, disassociate yourself about it or with it. Sometimes this could be drama in your family and your work and your co-workers, you know, that kind of thing. The Lovers. Hold on a minute. Don't think you guys are walking away from your relationship, right? Maybe a couple of you guys are. But I'm seeing this like maybe you and someone else can stand strong over whatever's going on in behind the scenes. I feel like, especially with this King and the Queen of Swords and then the King and the Queen of Cups, I'm feeling like you and someone else have a bond like no other. But there is something here that you guys are walking away from, and it could have something to do with this page. Could have a childlike energy. You could be walking away from, let's say, okay, let me give you an example. And I don't like saying this, so I'm just going to say it because it's bothering me. Maybe there's something about your adult kids or something like that, that you guys have been helping them with money, with this, with that, with whatever. And the next thing you know, you realize that it's not helping them, so you guys may turn away and walk away from that situation. Not that you're walking away from your kids, you just may walk away from something that they're doing, or something that you don't approve of, or something that you don't want to hear about anymore. That's what I'm almost feeling. And then I get this Lover's card, almost like you and someone else have this connection, that you guys have agreed upon something. Now, this could go in a lot of different directions. It may not be your child at all, but it may be. Or it may be someone at work, or someone, a neighbor, or something like that. Let's see. Give me a second here before I keep going. I want to look at this Lovers. Look at this, you all. You've got the Lovers, you've got the Four of Wands, and you've got the Three of Cups. Here's a celebration for sure. Here's a get-together. Here's a reason to have a party. Some of you all may flat out be getting married. I have to say it, because some of these cards are kind of leaning in that direction. And maybe either your family or their family are giving you something, a new home, a new farm, something that you're inheriting possibly because you're getting married. I can't be for sure about that. Maybe it's only for a couple of you. But that kind of has how it makes me feel. You and someone else moving forward, and a wish coming true here. Maybe there is something here regarding children, especially if you're getting married or you're bringing two families into one. There's something about this adult child possibly that you guys are not agreeing on. And that may be why you're walking away. Or maybe there's something else going on here with this Page of Wands. Maybe it's not a child at all. Maybe this is just some kind of news that's coming in, because a lot of times he stands for happy news. So maybe you guys are walking away from some sort of information or some sort of opportunity or something like that, and you're moving forward in a different way with someone that you love. Either way it goes, you all, this is a beautiful reading. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is absolutely beautiful. It looks like you and someone else have a reason to celebrate. Whether it's you guys, maybe this is a big anniversary party for some of you. If you've been together with someone for a while, maybe this is you guys having a big, 20, 25, 30, 50-year anniversary. I can't be for sure, But maybe this is you guys having a big anniversary party and everybody gets together and it's a big deal. It's a big stepping stone in your life. Maybe this is renewing your vows for some of you all. And maybe this is a whole new business or retirement or grandbabies or, other reasons to be having this huge stepping stone in your life. Either way it goes, this is turning out absolutely beautiful, Aries. I mean, honest to goodness, you all, this is a wish coming true for you all. You guys are moving forward. You're not looking back. Some of you all may be going on vacation or inheriting something. And for some reason, I just feel like you guys are going to be tickled with the way this works out and the way that this turns out for you. I want to stop there. I don't think I need to take any more for these cards. I'm going to take a couple for the side. This one. Nurture. Nurture yourself, nurture your partner, nurture your loved ones. Nurture, this can go in a lot of different directions. Maybe this is regarding animals and nature and things like that. But on the flip side, this is about you nurturing your family, your friends, your loved ones, your children. Maybe this is you nurturing your partner, possibly. So this can go in a lot of different directions. Let's see what this one is. You're ready. You're ready and nurture. Hold on a minute. For some reason, I feel like a lot of this could be about you and someone else, you and a partner of some sort. Either it's a romantic partner or it is a friendship or business partner. Maybe it's your parents, maybe it's your grandparents. It could be two different couples going on here. But for some reason, I'm feeling like this nurture may be something important right at this moment. Sometimes we may move away from, hold on a minute, let me figure out how I want to say this. I just feel like sometimes we may need to nurture other people or even ourselves more so than other times. Especially when I get, this temperance card here, 2 Eight of Cups saying walking away from something. Maybe this is you guys needing to nurture yourselves because you guys have this sweet, kind, caring, loving side, but sometimes you don't. You help other people, but you don't help yourself as much as you should. And sometimes all you want, like I said with this temperance, is moderation and more balance and more go with the flow and more normalcy and things like that. And sometimes you may need to step back and give yourself a little bit more encouragement, a little bit more indulgence, I want to say, and take care of yourself too, even though you look out for everybody else. So for some reason, this nurture can go in a lot of different directions, but for some reason I almost feel like you guys may need to nurture yourself at this time for one reason or another, especially if you're going through something that you're having to walk away emotionally from something or a situation that you just don't approve of or you don't want to deal with anymore. I understand that completely, but it says here you're ready. You're ready to take on this new foundation. You're ready to take on this new partnership possibly, or this new huge stepping stone in your life. And I think you're about to be really, really happy, you guys. So please remember that if you do need to take care of yourself, don't feel bad about it, for heaven's sakes. Honest to goodness, don't feel bad about it, you all. It's a good thing. Alright, Aries, this is a good reading. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please keep in mind that if this doesn't resonate right at this moment, it may in the very near future. It may be right around the corner, and it may be a few weeks from now. Alright, you all, take care. See you soon.